Hello. It is your host with the least that resembles the beast. Hell yeah, we're the ones that you wanted. And this is part 2 of the Rob Zombie theme topic, whatever you may want to call it, special. I've got some beautiful guests with me tonight. I had to bring it up because I'm breaking all the mirrors around here. At least I don't have to watch myself starve to death. Starting up at the top left, we got the brother from another mother, Video Creep.
What up?
And let's not forget about the child murdering slayer, Walmart enthusiast, Eric.
What? What's up?
Wait, that was new information for me. Are you killing kids, Eric?
Apparently.
I like how the part of that you didn't know about was the killing the kids part.
No, everything else was like, that tracks. But like, when you're going around killing kids, that's something you do on the low. You don't share that with everyone. For sure. Looks like we got some quotes coming in. Some people. Hello, Hampton, Lucas. Good evening. Thanks for joining us in our very, very special Rob Zombie themed show tonight. So let's just kick it right off. Let's start off with the newest of news, the new album. It has a title, once again, that just rolls off the lips. The Kool-Aid Conspiracy Injection Spring-Hammered Backward Flip Tamagotchi Backflip or something close to that. The new Rob Zombie album. Fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely great. Front to back, great stuff. Nice surprises in there, too. I want to get to that in just a minute. Let me just start off by saying, first things first, you get the album or the CD. Welcome back to enjoying fucking music and media. I don't know if it's just because I'm old. What's up, Robert? I don't know if it's just that I'm old, but I like a nice booklet, fellas. I like to open it up, see some pictures, and like honestly, with Rob Zombie, it's second to none. There's going to be a lot of illustration in there. It's really what you're looking for. That booklet is like yay big, man. It's like 28 pages. It's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you experience it while you're listening to it. I loved it. I know a lot of people don't buy physical media anymore. The digital stuff's there, and that's great. But man, is this thing wicked? And in no way are we like supported by Target or what have you. But that's where I purchased it from. Guys, if you haven't done it, buy it. You know, if you're a zombie fan, buy it. You're not going to be disappointed. The vinyl is this weird, wicked, psychedelic blood vinyl. It's not your normal black like coaster. It's really neat from front to back. Everything about that thing before you even put the needle to it is fantastic.
Now you mentioned that you bought like the vinyl as well as the CD, right? Does the vinyl itself come with that booklet as well?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, what's great about it is because it's a vinyl, it's what 5 times or 4 times the size.
Big. Oh,
yeah.
That's
so if you don't mind, destroying your shit, hell, you got posters, man, all over I mean, that's what we used to do with them, man.
That's what I
really
do.
Cool. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, very cool. I purchased that, and I bought. Actually, they were running a sale on White Zombies. It's the only time he's done Astro Creep 2000 live, and he did it in Chicago in its entirety, and that's phenomenal. When it comes to live albums, it's phenomenal.
Wow, I bet that's good.
Yeah, it is. You can check it. They have it out digital and all that, so wherever you listen to music, you can check it out there. But you're not. Once again, comes with a booklet front to back that was designed well, and for the first time ever, I guess. It said I bought Hellbilly Deluxe on vinyl, and it said it was like the first time it's ever been pressed.
Oh,
so
sweet.
That's sweet.
And if any of you bought the CD back when it came out or whatever, that booklet's cool. We were talking about it last time. The Rob Zombie drew himself and all the monsters outside of 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Yeah, definitely. It's made me a very happy guy. I tell you what, it's nice to get those little packages and enjoy and like immerse yourself completely in the music.
Oh yeah,
I wish you had it handy. I would love to even like look at it from here because I'm most likely going to listen to it streaming.
Yeah, it's upstairs, and as everybody can tell, I have a thyroid problem, so I'm not waddling my fat ass up there. I spend the rest of this show out of breath because I smoke too much and eat too much. Don't judge me.
No, I understand you.
Yeah, and I also identify as a slender man, so.
Whatever you identify as, that's what counts.
That's right. Richard Bond, Mr. 007, thank you for coming into the room tonight. So let's start off, fellas. So, Eric, you had a chance to listen to the album. What's your initial thoughts?
I honestly, how Billy Deluxe has been my favorite Rob Zombie album for a long time, but I think this takes the cake. This album is absolutely fantastic.
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely get sprinkles of White Zombie with all the samples. It's like samples are back. Fucking A. You definitely get the hard edge of like industrial metal that Rob Zombie that you're used to and expecting. Oh, yeah. But there are 3 songs in particular that jump out. One's a country song.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not see that one coming at all.
Me neither, but it fits on the album. You would go, oh, really? Rob Zombie, a country song? It slaps, says the kids would
does.
It slaps.
That song sounds like it, should have been right on the soundtrack, like Devil's Rejects or something.
And of course, you're going to get stuff like that when you bring John 5 in, right? The chicken picking master. He's like, actually, he's dialing it in. If you're going to be honest, you hear it, you're like, I've heard John 5. If you follow his solo career, I've heard him do way more intricate country. He was dialing this one in. But it's a great track. There's another one, the Crow song. Oh, was Crow Murder?
Yeah, the Crow Killer Blues.
Crow Killer Blues. Fucking phenomenal song. Once again, a step away from everything. And there's a music video for it. And then the third song, Boom, Boom, Boom.
That was my favorite track on the album.
Me too. For me, cool. That's the one. That thing couldn't get any slicker. If you had it on your hand and went to open a door, you'd fall and bust your ass. That's how slick that song is. Yeah, it's good. What does this say? Going to lurk, watching the Snyder Cut. Oh, I see. All right, he wants
going crazy over that Snyder Cut this day.
It came, that's big news. That's big news.
I don't know what that is.
It's the Justice League movie. Like Zack Snyder's like cut came out, and like everyone's saying it's infinitely better.
I can imagine so. Yeah, so like I was saying, the 3 songs that definitely like that are step away are phenomenal. Not to mention the cut and repeat stuff you'd expect from Rob Zombie. It's not just your normal cut and repeat. Like you were talking about Venomous Rat. It's got a big sound. That's the other thing. The album's got you can tell that it was written with the idea of playing in an amphitheater.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
From front to back, you can tell this thing is only going to sound better next to 30,000 people and fucking cranked. And if you've been to a zombie show in the past couple of years, his is not just like a show. It does kind of feel like you're at a party, and and this is no exception to the rule. It feels like a party on album. You can't get it loud enough, and man, is it enjoyable.
Oh yeah, like every zombie album, a couple of the songs had, those like, what's that word where you say like nonsense syllables?
Yeah, the mumbling. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he had some really catchy crap on it, like in the Ballad of the Sleazy Riders, like Ram-a-Lama, Ram-a-Lama-loo. It's like I have no idea what the hell you're saying, but I'm digging this.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a listen. It's that like check it out, and if you like the album, then you're gonna love, I think, the media that comes with it. You won't be disappointed, especially in a day where people don't put effort. I mean, I'm a big Manson fan, and the last album was just or Pale Emperor anyway was just a one sheet insert. I hated that.
So was his last album, but like you can open it up and at least like it's a little poster and shit.
Yeah, he did have the one. I want to say it's not the Pale Emperor. It's what's the one after that?
The one that came out like last year.
Yeah, if you remove the back of the CD where the CD goes, the booklet's actually in there. That was kind of slick.
Oh,
there was a
booklet. Heaven Upside Down.
Heaven Upside Down. Yeah, that was cool. That was neat. That was that's what I expect from these guys. They're not always they're not only big show on stage, they're big show booklet and everything. I mean, when I think of when you think back to like Mechanical Animals, how cool that was. Anyone who bought that, the CD was blue for those of you who don't know, and the booklet had almost like hidden messages. You couldn't see that until you put the CD booklet over it, and then it would say stuff like "It's time for recess. Please roll up your sleeves" and shit like that. Like that was fucking cool thinking. Everything about it was some kind of another message he was trying to tell you.
Yeah, little secret things in the bind and shit. I love stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember like way back in the day, you would listen to an album and like the album would like finish and then like 30 minutes would go by and then something else would play all the way at the end.
The hidden track.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Once again, yeah, Zombie's a master of that. If you listen to the end of Astro Creep 2000, it's got a cool, heavy outro thing. Manson, of course, with the, you might as well kill yourself. You're already dead. Nietzsche shit going on. Yeah, I love the hidden track. Oh, Slipknot, as you were asking. Are we Slipknot fans? I am. And what was it? Is it? It's not Eyeless, is it? No, it's is it Eeyore? Anyway, there's a hidden track on the first Slipknot album, and it's fantastic.
See, I can appreciate Slipknot. Like I can, like, if they're on, I don't need you to turn them off. But I'm a way bigger fan of Corey Taylor as a fucking person than I am of Slipknot itself.
Yeah, sure. Corey's a cool guy. Yeah, well, Slipknot's another big show though. Like, even if you're not really into them, somebody gives you tickets. Like, Kiss,
you're gonna have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go. Yeah. You're gonna enjoy it. It's
That's
over the
like
top.
Gwar. Like, who listens to Gwar because Gwar is fantastic and their songs are catchy?
Only handsome guys with long beards wearing umbrella hats, I think.
you go to see Gwar because it's a show. It's an experience.
It is. And I'm also a fan of their music. They get dogged on a lot, but but once again, you're right. It's a whole package. The artwork's great. Their imagery is great. Their videos are great. They're more like movies.
When fucking Odorous died, like, I was legitimately saddened.
Oh, me too, dude.
Absolutely.
I was bummed. Yeah. Yeah, he was a cool guy. It was quick on him. It was heroin, right?
Yeah. Something. You know, it's another band that, like, I'm a bigger fan of their theatrics than I am of their music, though, like, some of their songs I can get behind, is Primus.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Primus is a big, like, their end of the year, like, fucking New Year's show that they do every year is just tits visually. Like, they bring out these massive puppets and, like, it's a show. It is an experience.
Yeah, Les Claypool is a god on bass, in my opinion. That guy.
Oh yeah,
he's another one. He's like the John 5. Like, actually, I would love to see what that would sound like. Jerry J, what's up? Did you see Rob Zombie wants to redo the Mushroom? Yes, we did. We actually talked about it on part 1. Yeah, and once again, like I said last time, I think he's going to slam dunk it, or it's going to be a gigantic dumpster fire. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be an in between, but I have good faith. His tongue-in-cheek cheesiness is going to be like, this is going to be some of the best stuff that you've ever seen him do, and he's going to be dialing it in. He's like, this is what I know and what I am and what I love. You know.
Are you guys big like God? What's his name? Danny McBride fans?
Oh, not familiar.
He hangs out with like Seth Rogen. He's the guy from Eastbound and Down.
Oh, okay. The heavier set guy. Yeah.
He was in like fucking This Is the End and a bunch of stuff.
I love This Is the End, by the way. That is a funny fucking movie. That is a great movie.
I love anytime those guys get together. Like, that's Seth Rogen, James Franco, Jonah Hill, that whole gang of people. Yeah. I love when they get together. But my reasoning for bringing them up is because, like, Halloween 2018 was Danny McBride. He fucking did that shit. And nobody thought he had the fucking chops to do it, but he knew the material. Rob Zombie is a massive Munsters fan, so he knows the material.
So are you telling me Danny McBride was like the director of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know John Carpenter like reworked the story to make it like an exact or a more accurate sequel. Yeah. That totally blew off my radar. Thanks, man.
Yeah, Danny McBride was in that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He's doing like the next two too, I believe. Like, he is in it.
It's gonna flop. I just wonder if it's gonna be a movie or a sitcom. I believe it's a sitcom, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna do
it. Yeah. One of the things I'm definitely looking forward to most is I'm pretty like, you can't tell me that he's not gonna like do his own rendition of the theme song.
That's fucking big. I hadn't even considered that. That is very exciting.
If it isn't him, you know he's gonna tap, because I know John 5 likes doing soundtracks and stuff. Yeah, and he's fairly new to it. He's only been doing it for like 5-6 years. So I think John 5 will walk away with anything he touches. That's true. Yeah, no, yeah, that'd be killer. I can't wait to see some of the casting. I know we heard Sharon Moon is probably gonna be in it, but I can't wait to see like who all makes the cut. That casting is, and that's another big part too. I mean, the sets may look amazing, the story might be amazing, but it does depend on who you cast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen great shows with terrible cast bomb, and vice versa. Great cast, but if we're gonna be honest, Sons of Anarchy, if you go back and look at the story, watch it a second time, the story has got a lot of weak points. A lot of weak points. And also for fun, try this. Drinking game, take a shot every time somebody says shit, or it ain't gonna blow back on you, bro. Everything so fucking but the cast in it was
journey that you're trying to send me on, but I refuse to do that to myself.
Okay. So yeah, because you're gonna die. But I think the cast is what makes that strong. You know what I mean? Sure. Like even though the show had its weak points or whatever, you still kept tuning in because they delivered it well, even with the kind of weak material at times.
Oh yeah, dude, I ate that show the fuck up. I was so into it, and then I watched it after it was already off air. So I would buy the season, I would watch it, and then the very next day, I'm back at the store buying the next season. I remember I had a hard time trying to get a season for like a couple days, and I was like a crackhead. Like I need to know what's going on, and that ending just fucking ripped me apart.
Yeah. But it was a just ending though. I think. Yeah. I think that and come on when Opie gets it, dude. God, there wasn't a dry eye in any of the men. Fucking women are always like, "You never cry." Like play that, men will cry.
Dude, for a long time, there was like a GIF of Opie getting hit over the back of the head, like just that initial scene, and a petition went around to get it off of Facebook. And enough people were like hurt enough that it actually it's not on there anymore.
It got the ultimate too soon.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Take it down. What are you talking
about? Opie did not deserve 75% of the things that happened there.
I haven't seen it.
Lions.
I haven't seen. I saw the first episode, and for me, it didn't clinch me like the last one did. Now, that's not saying it's not good. I should give it a watch, but that didn't grab me like Sons did.
No.
Yeah.
I honestly don't see myself watching it. If I'm done with Sons of Anarchy. Like I'm very content with what I have.
Yeah. Like I felt that. Right. I'm with you too. I feel that told the story. I think it could be cool to dip into the Mayans like side story or whatever, but I don't know if it's worthy of a whole, whole subplot, whole sub story.
I have a problem in general with like falling in love with the show and then jumping on to it's like, hey, and then there's also this like
spin-offs.
Loved Breaking Bad, can't get into Better Call Saul.
I was just about to say that's actually one that I did like. To see that whole, only because I always felt that Saul was an interesting character, and like how did he become that sleazy, fucking lawyer in Breaking Bad? And I eat it up, man. I eat it like cookies.
Dude, I gave it a college try. Like I watched the first 2 seasons to like just get hooked in there and shit. And like, it's the same thing with like Breaking Bad season 1. They're just like, keep watching, you'll get there. It's addictive, but it didn't click for me.
Yeah. Fucking, what do you think of the Ozarks?
I didn't catch it. Didn't watch it.
Okay. Ozarks is like the rich man's Breaking Bad.
Interesting.
It is kind of neat. I'd say check out unlike the others, I'd say check out season 1. If you don't like it, you're not gonna like it. It's just more of the same.
I do like the main actor in that because I'm a big Arrested Development fan. So the main dude from Arrested Development he's like the main dude in Ozark, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, what's his name? Jason Bateman, isn't that his name?
I couldn't tell you. That does feel right though. Bateman does feel right.
I think it's Jason Bateman. The guy who played Teen Wolf 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Same guy. Yeah.
Yeah. The Horrible Bosses movies too.
Yeah, and that was kind of. I mean, they're a little predictable, but it was kind of good. Yeah. It was kind of good.
No, I'll ride hard for anything that Charlie Day is a part of. I love Charlie Day.
What is this? Well, I tell you, hi, I got you. Wait, I got you your bottled farts, the 6 bottles for $100 in the mall. Would highly recommend. Okay. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but it sounds good.
Just
Keep
go ahead and
inhaling
internalize that later.
Yeah, go ahead and keep, I'd say, inhaling the farts. You're doing well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I understand you got some fun facts for me, Eric?
I do. Did you know that Rob Zombie's brother is the singer for Power Man 5000?
That I did know.
Yeah,
I've actually met him. Actually, I got a funny story real fast for that. So we're in Chicago and Power Man 5000 is playing, and they're opening for another band. They get off, and his brother Spider and the bassist of that band were down in the crowd. You know, they took their uniform off and all that, having a drink to the side. And that's where I was. I was watching the show, and I was like, hey, guys. And they're like, hey, what's up? And, at that time, I was just being a musician. I maybe had been playing for like a year. And I'm hungry, right? I'm nipping at the bit. I'm like, guys, do you guys have any like information or advice for me, to like get me to that next level? Like, we're just starting out. I'm just looking like how to whatever. And the bassist just says the most like heart crushing shit. He's like, sell out. And I thought about it. If you listen to Power Man 5000's first album compared to their second one, their first one, they had like a weird kind of Limp Bizkit, kind of like Head PE sound. There was like the West Coast kind of influence, maybe Sublime. I'd say closer to Sublime than Rob Zombie. Their second album, it kind of sounds like, and I don't know if it's true, like Spider was like, hey, Rob, what do you do to become famous? And he's like, here, I'll show you. And it sounds like Rob Zombie wrote the album. If you notice, Power Man 5000 ever since that point, for the most part, if you can take his brother off and put Rob on, I don't care if we're talking about, Drop the Bombshell or what song, that could easily be Rob Zombie.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. That's something I want to go back and listen to now.
Right?
Yeah, listen, you don't even have to listen to the whole thing. Pick 3 songs off the first album, pick 3 off the second. You'll be like, what happened?
Right, the parallels are there.
Yeah, they're there. Yeah. Sorry.
You blown my mind once. I want to give me another.
Yes, give us more, sir.
Rob Zombie was supposed to direct Freddy vs. Jason, but he turned it down to work on House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yes, that one I knew.
I didn't know that one. Wow. God, that might have, man. Now I'm I want to know what I'm not that I didn't enjoy Freddy vs. Jason, but that might have been. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Damn. But House of 1,000 Corpses is a beautiful gift.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's definitely the right choice in my top 10 favorite movies.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I enjoy what Ronnie Yu did, even though he has like fucking half the cast with ginger snaps in it. Like fucking, I still enjoyed fucking Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh yeah.
I gotta grab my charger real quick, or else my laptop will die.
Yeah, all right, I'm sticking with you. Give me another fun-filled fact.
In Guardians of the Galaxy, Rob Zombie actually appeared as a uncredited voice of a computer.
Fuck off!
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
Know that. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he was the voice of a computer. It was uncredited, but I thought that was really cool.
Is it Carlene? Carlene, we're doing great tonight. Thanks for joining the show.
Something like that.
Did I say it right? Or is it Charlene? I'm a little illiterate. Please don't hold it against me. Check this out. I partied with Robin Spiderback, who's the manager of Hot Topic. He's the one who's supposed to be in the House of 1,000 Corpses. I still have the original demo CDs. Very cool.
Wow,
with Universal
sweet.
On it. Wow. That is very cool. Yeah.
That is very sweet.
I wonder what those are worth.
Must be worth something. Mm-hmm. That's just says I'm pretty sure Universal was originally supposed to do the movie, but then they dropped it because they're afraid of NC-17.
Yeah,
and then Lionsgate picked it up. Yeah.
God bless Lionsgate. They've brought me so much joy.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, lay another one on me, Eric.
All right. In House of 1,000 Corpses, some of the wanted posters actually have pictures of Rob Zombie and his brother as children on the posters.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm not surprised. He tries to work the family into everything. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Very cool.
I got one more.
All right.
One of his favorite movies of all time is Black Christmas.
Okay. That makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah,
It makes sense, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I'm like, that's definitely not one of my favorite movies, but I thought that was kind of cool.
The remake was cool in the early 2000s. It was gory.
Oh yeah, it was.
You just gotta take. You know what those movies are.
The remake in the early 2000s is one of the first like horror DVDs I ever had, so I got a lot of love for that movie.
Yeah, it hits hard too. It doesn't pull punches. It's. Yeah, I'll admit it's weird. It definitely falls into the like Silent Night, Deadly Night, and the cheesiness of that.
Oh yeah.
I'm such a horror fan. I love it all, man. I love it. Be the cheesier, the crazier, and yeah, they knocked it out of the park. That's a good one. So
I agree.
Actually, I have one more thing. Most people probably know this, but I still think it's interesting that he's a vegan and he also doesn't drink alcohol or do any drugs.
I did know that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he loved the
it's like how's
early.
he come up with all this shit without drugs or alcohol?
He's a horror movie nut.
He's a talented guy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he doesn't anything either. Too. He like it's hard to get him to do interviews, although he's not like he's like family and Rob Zombie, and that is it. And horror movies, like that is it.
That's why all of the documentaries that you see him do are like fucking 4 or 5 hours long because they're his. If he's in control of it, then he'll do it.
Yeah, I understand that he can be somewhat of an ass. Like because he's particular on like.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's the major perfectionist.
Yeah, he turns down shit all the time, and you know what? I mean, you got to be. I've never heard John Carpenter beef with anybody, but there was like a little bit of a John Carpenter Rob Zombie beef with his remake. I
thought that remake was fantastic.
All the stuff that was like the prequel stuff of it, I loved. What I didn't love about the second half is that it was the complete movie again, right? Halloween, but condensed into 30 minutes. So I just felt like we were getting a super fast cut up until the very end of it where it goes a little different. But that was my only gripe was like, oh man, I wish they would have let him have 3 hours instead of 2 and let him retell that story with his little flair. That was my only complaint. And then part 2, although it had really nothing like the whole tripping and seeing Sharon Moon with the white pony thing and all that, it was still a fucking brutal movie, man. Like as far as gore, brutal.
I was just really disappointed about that movie that they didn't get someone better to play the young Michael. Like he looked just like Dag Farrell from the first movie, but that kid is a horrible actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
have you guys kept up with Dag these days?
No.
I know he's a total honk, but that's about it.
He's a good-looking guy. He is, but he's like a trap rapper now. He just
okay.
Oh, and it's terrible.
Oh, fuck! Is the ghosty name?
It's so bad.
I actually like him. Like, okay, it's another movie he's in that I actually kind of liked. It's a Will Smith sort of superhero movie.
Hitchcock,
yeah. He's like a little German kid or something like that. I love when fucking Will Smith tosses him into the air. He's being a little bitch. Oh, it's funny.
So I won't talk shit about Rob Zombie's second Halloween only because he gave me something that I've wanted my whole life, and that is to see Danielle Harris naked. And we get to see Danielle Harris naked in the fucking Halloween movies.
That's true. You do. Yeah, she's brutalized. I think. Isn't she in her underwear?
It's a very hard thing to jerk off to, but you make do.
Jesus, God,
man, you make do.
Man, we got to make a top 100 list of horror movies. Video Creep was able to squoze one out to. We had to work hard, man. We ain't taking any simple wins here.
No, I would legitimately make a video on that. Like I would throw that on my channel.
I did like that Danielle Harris was in it. I thought it was a great
for me. Say it again.
I did appreciate Danielle Harris was in it, not for the nudity, but
the fact that
just because bringing her back from last time she was in it, she was like a little murderous kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Halloween movies, the casting and everything was so good.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Yeah.
I dig most things that Danielle Harris gets like casted in. Like fucking, I really like the God. What's the Victor Crowley movies?
Hatchet. Hatchet.
Yeah, Hatchet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dug her in the Hatchet movies and shit. I like Adam Green. Like as time is going on, I'm starting to like really fuck with Adam Green a lot more.
Absolutely.
I see. Well, fellas, we're just past the 30-minute mark. I think it's time we pay the bills and talk about something cool coming up next year. Yes. That's that Midwest Slaughterfest. That's going to be a wonderful con. I'm 2 excited. I'm fucking 3 excited, possibly 4 excited.
I'm 4 excited.
This week we had some big announcements. What was it? We were having Pinhead. We heard last week it was Trash. It was Chainsaw Massacre. It was there are too many people to mention. And the biggest news, our homeboy Video Creep is like hosting like a shit ton of like. You're gonna get to interview these guys.
Well, hopefully, yeah. That's the whole thing. I'll be up there.
Fuck, man. God, that's cool. Great. Yeah. Make sure you guys get your tickets. I don't know how long they're gonna last. It's so far out. It's very easy and a very easy conceivable thought to think that they're going to sell out. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Video Creep fans are gobbling them up.
Good.
Oh yeah, August 2022, Omaha, Nebraska. Be there or be square.
That's right, and I will be there personally signing Video Creep's autographs. So please get your tickets. Come on, and Eric's. I'll sign them both. I don't care. I'll sign it. Will Smith. You'll be the coolest kid on your block. Get them.
You have to wear sunglasses and a bandana, and we have to get you a wig.
I'll wear whatever. I don't care. I'll wear whatever. I'm not against that shameless plug. So moving on, fellas, let's start off with that other little segment. Now that we're here, let's go with a little Would You Rather. And this week's Would You Rather, I'm going to kick it off still with the theme, but then we're going to get kind of psychological. So for the theme, would you rather be stuck with, and we're all going to answer this, either Rob Zombie's music or Rob Zombie's movies for the rest of your life? You couldn't listen to the other one or you couldn't watch the other one. Go.
I derive way too much. I love his movies. I love it. There's not a stinker in the pile for me. There's a hierarchy, but like ultimately, like I love 31. I love fucking Lords of Salem. Like even the ones that people don't like of his, I fucking really enjoy. So I'm going movies.
Yeah, actually, you're one of the first people I've seen that like stuck up for Lords of Salem.
You
dug that slow burn.
Yeah, well,
you do? Okay, I'm the only guy that didn't.
I think it's his highest achievement of artistic. Like, it's the first time that we actually watch him break the mold. Like, there's no other zombie film like Lords of Salem.
Okay, breaking the zombie mold. I'll go with breaking the zombie mold. For me, it felt a little like, and you can say I'm wrong because you're the pro. You're the video pro. Well, when it comes to taking deep dives and breaking shit down, I'm not as much of a connoisseur like that. But I felt like it was kind of like Rosemary's Baby in a way.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah. So I definitely felt, I don't know if he's ever revealed what his inspiration was for that or whatever, but if I had to guess, I'd put money on Rosemary's Baby. At least a little.
Yeah.
I think the big catalyst for that film was the record. Like the idea of playing a cursed piece of music that would have these far-reaching implications. I think that's like what the rosebud of the whole thing was. And then it like begat this story.
Yeah, I love that too. I really do.
I've only seen that concept in one other movie, I think.
I've seen it in 2.
What do you do?
Three. There's a heavy metal movie. You'd probably know the name of it. Video.
Deathgasm. Yes.
Well, not just Deathgasm. That one that's the more modern one. In the 80s, there's a heavy metal movie where this kid listens to a heavy metal album, and the guy died, and it turns out that he starts playing it backwards, and then this guy shows up in his room and like starts killing people and kind of manipulating him to do it. And then it happened again, but it was a little different. It wasn't just music; it was a CD game.
You're talking about fucking Brain Scan.
Brain Scan.
Dude,
I love Brain Scan.
Yeah. Same kind of.
I always get asked this question, and it's always the same fucking answer. Everyone always will ask me, like, if you had to pick a movie to get remade for today, what movie would you pick? And I always say Brain Scan.
It was phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know.
I adore that movie. I don't know if I want it remade. I'm afraid they'd screw it up too much.
You want to update
I feel like fucking God. What was his name? It wasn't Jigsaw. He had another name, like the dude.
John Kramer.
Yeah, but like, what was his name in the movie?
What was his character name?
The character or the actor?
The character.
The character.
Yeah, John Kramer.
No, the character.
No, the bad guy, the villain.
Oh, and you're not talking about Saw. You still mean
Brain Scan.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember.
It was something. It was something to the effect of Jigsaw. It was some J name. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm going to ask the smartest person in the room. I'm not smart enough to figure it out. I'll ask Google. Got to Google it.
Well, in any case, while we're waiting on the name there, I thought that dude had such villain potential. Like, I thought that movie had franchise material. Like, if they had kept on going with that, I think he would have been one of the greats now.
I feel so stupid. The Trickster.
The Trickster. That's it.
Special kind of stupid running here tonight, folks.
But God, fucking Brain Scan. Loved it. Edward Furlong was at his peak too as a kid.
Yeah. Back when, like, what the fuck happened to that guy, right? Like, he got older. And, like, was it?
Oh, absolutely.
He was in the remake of Night of Demons.
Night of the Demons. Yep.
I love that remake, but
you do?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay. I have fun with it.
Like, it's good for some drinks. I don't know. I definitely won't say it's better than the original. That I won't say.
Oh no! I mean, come on.
No.
But it still was fun. He did a really low, but like the lowest of the low budget. Like, I've never even seen it singularly on a DVD. It's always like on a pack with like 5 other movies. Like, that's how low budget we're talking here. He did a movie called Cruel World, where he fakes out a bunch of people thinking that they're gonna do like a Big Brother scenario, like they're in a TV show, but really he's just there to like torture everybody. And it was really good, and it's like common day. This movie's maybe like in the last like 10 years, and it was really fucking good. Edward Furlong like killed it.
Oh, really? Okay, Cruel World.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
I'm not familiar with that.
Eric, your turn. Music, movies.
I'm going music. I adore his movies, and some of his movies have some of his music in it, but I couldn't live without like Dead City Radio or like the Devil's Reject song, which isn't even in the movie, or like I just love his music too much.
Yeah, Pussy Liquor Alone pulls me over to the music side. Great song.
Oh, love
it. Total tongue in cheek.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, live performances. His movies are fantastic. They are. But I'll skip the movie and go to a live concert any night of the week. Any night. His concerts are a movie. So yeah. Very cool. All right. Next thing, we're going to get into some like psychological would you rather. This isn't going to be your normal like would you rather be farting blue smoke or sweating green liquid. All right. Here you go. So, would you rather be infamous in history books or be forgotten completely in death? Eric, you kick it off this time. You bring the thunder.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're infamous in history books, that means you're super famous when you're alive. potentially, unless you're like an author who's only famous posthumously.
Not necessarily. You could be getting the Mozart treatment, always reaching for the gold, never getting it. So until you're dead, and then everyone's like, "Oh, this is fantastic."
I mean, I'd rather leave some sort of mark on the world than be totally forgotten, I think.
Yeah. Okay, very cool. You, Video, what's the word, man? You want to just slide off into obscureness, or?
No, I'm going infamous for sure. No one wants to be we're here for such a short amount of time. Like, think about the amazing demographic of people who are in the earth right now who no one will ever speak their name again.
Yeah, Twisted made a big point of that. More people are dead than are alive, that's for sure.
Like, do I want to be another person in the ground, or do I want to be like, hey, that guy he's over there? Like, I want to be that infamous dude.
Yeah, Rich Bond says, I'd like to be Attila the Hunter, infamous. Yeah. I mean, there was no limitation on why you were infamous. Yeah, me too. I'm going to say, for just the fact alone, let's say that the Hispanic culture is right, that in death, in order to exist in the netherworld, somebody has to be thinking of you and recall you once in a while. Yeah, though in that case, to try to get some longevity on the other side, I want to be infamous.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Our next fun one, boys and girls. Would you rather be one of the world's leading experts in a single field, or be the most well-rounded and versatile person in the world?
Okay.
I'd rather be well-rounded.
Yeah, same.
Really? Okay, well, now let me go a little further. Well, actually, I'll start this time. I would like to be the expert in one, only because I could use that to my advantage for financial reasons, and I also could pick and choose my hours. I'm a big fan of my self-time. I really like the time when I get to get off work, get off camera, get off everything, and just basically get off.
I also like getting off.
Yeah, so when you know only one field, you can set your hours, your dates and times. Who the hell else are they going to talk to? So that's why I would pick it. All right, now the both of you can fight on who goes next.
Eric, I'll give you the floor.
All right, I got one. It's not like super deep, but like, if you're meeting like your absolute idol, would you rather accidentally throw up on them or have them throw up on you?
It's my idol. So I'm taking that story. Yeah, I'm be like
yeah, I don't know. Myself, I think I'd rather throw up on them. I'm not a big fan of puke, and I hate scat. Like, that's not the way I roll. It's cool, but I'm not a fan. So, and you know what? Actually, yeah, if he throws up on me, I'm gonna throw up on him. So that's never mind. I'm just gonna puke on him and skip the middleman.
Honestly, that's even better. If you both puke on each other, it's an experience.
Yeah.
Oh, did I ever tell you about the time?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be
Rob Zombie. He threw up on me once. I threw up back, and it was nice.
So, if you don't mind, to swing back to the question, Video, would you rather be well-rounded or versatile in one, and why?
So, all right, fucking when I hear this question, I think about fucking Dave Grohl. Fucking Dave Grohl, Foo Fighters, fucking what is Dave Grohl good at?
Music. All around, just being a performer.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's not the greatest drummer.
Nope.
Though he was in Nirvana and shit. He's not the greatest vocalist, though Foo Fighters has been killing it for like 30 years.
Yeah.
For sure.
The guy, he's not a great actor, though he's in great movies. Like, the guy is well-rounded. So I think about that, and then I think about like just personal video creep shit, like me, Michael, the person. When I am not doing a million things, that's when depression sets in for me. Like, I will become depressed if I don't have 5 things to do. Because once I start getting depressed, the next thing to go is my creativity. Next thing to go is my motivation, and then boom, I'm full blown not doing anything at all. So being versatile and being able to like, all right, I'll make a video, or I'll make a parody song. Oh, I'll fucking do this, or I'll do that. That just keeps my like mental stability okay. So I would way rather be like versatile than like commit to one thing.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I see. All right, and I'll make this the last one. Then we'll open it up with the crowd here and take some questions and things. And this one's pretty simple for me, but to others it might be a struggle. Would you rather be the richest person in the world or the smartest person in the world? And I'm going to add a caveat to that because I know everybody's going to go. When you're the smartest person in the world, you can never use your intelligence for finances. You can't use it to gain finances. Would you rather be the richest or the smartest?
I mean, like, the two aren't mutually exclusive. You can be, relatively intelligent and still be rich.
No, this one is. At the snap of a finger, you walk. Here's where it is.
Okay.
So here's the scenario. You walk into this place and they go, we've got 2 booths left, man. We're trying out. One is we just load your bank account until it will no longer register numbers. That's how fucking rich you're going to be. And the other one, we're going to give you a shot in the arm and you're going to be super smart. Like so smart to the point of like interacting with people will probably make you sad, because nobody ever really fully gets your thoughts.
So are you saying that if you took the money, you'd be instantly like dropped to like a 0 IQ?
No, you're just the richest, but with your current IQ.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I'm gonna tell you fellas why. When I'm the richest person in the world, I immediately wait for them to make that other guy the smartest, and I buy him. I get him to work for me in some kind of way, and I know I added the caveat he can't use it for finances. Then whatever, I'll get a company, whatever it could be. Because you got the smartest guy in the world and you've got the most money. I think I can make a lot of better things in the world. That's what I would do. Yeah.
See, all right. So I'm going to double down on like a previous question here and go against the grain. I would prefer to be very, very intelligent. Like I would prefer to be the smartest man in the world because like, yeah, if I have all the money, I can pay somebody else to fucking do the things for me. Or, and again, doubling down on wanting to be infamous, I could just do it my fucking self, and I could figure out the world's biggest problems.
Agreed. The only problem you might come into is you come up with a way to, let's say, feed the world. You don't have the funds to do it, and people financially won't back you. That's the only downside. If I have
the intelligence, then I'm assuming that I also have the charm to manipulate others to my will.
I see.
Money would be benign at some point. Like it would be a non-issue.
Agreed.
But your intelligence and the things that you're able to influence will live way beyond your existence.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's no wrong way to go with this if you're a kind-hearted person because, like, if you take my step, for instance, say, let's, as a matter of fact, the 2 of us, it was you and me, Video. We went to the place. I grabbed the money. You took the shot to be smart. As we were working together to make the world a better place, it would be very helpful to me that you were intelligent enough to tell me how to manage my money and what moves we should make and to keep me humble. Right. And I would be able to fund your fantastic ideas and make the world a better place. And either way, my money and your intelligence would become irrelevant.
Right. Yeah. Eric, you had mentioned that they're not mutually exclusive, but they are symbiotic in that way.
Yeah. And you, Eric, what did you say you would take?
I said I'd take the money.
Take the money and run. Damn.
I mean, I feel like I'm somewhat smart, but, money would help me out a lot. But, as far as, being, like, super smart, I just don't feel like that's going to help me as far as, like, what I'm happy doing,
Rig said fucking you can't register numbers anymore. That is a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah. So the point of the bank's like, I don't know how many zeros are in a gazillion. You're like, I don't know. Just keep pressing 0 until your finger hurts. Right. Well, okay. Start with a 1 and then.
Plus, if I'm super smart, I also would probably be like really fucking healthy, and I would probably live really long. Like if I had all the money, I could get all the money and then die later on that day, and like I've wasted an opportunity. Also, like,
but to combat that, with all the money in the world, you have the best doctors, the best people advising you,
dude. Access.
You've got a chef that only makes healthy food for you, because you're never stopping at McDonald's to make that poor choice. You know what I mean?
That's true. But I also think that you would have a target on your back if you're fucking that rich. Motherfuckers who are much poorer will know about it.
And I think that actually, I'm with you, but I think that would happen either way. I think nobody likes the best of anything. You know what I mean? Like you're So yeah, it would be other less intelligent people very angry with you for constantly disproving their hypothesis and shit like that. They're like, fuck that guy, man.
Oh, sure. We all used to love Neil deGrasse Tyson until he realized how we treated him, and now he's an asshole.
Yeah, well, I still like him. I still like.
Have you ever seen him in like interviews and shit?
Yeah, he's a little bit of a space cadet. He's
he's pompous. He's so pompous.
Yeah, and yeah, but he's still a cool guy. I tell you what, if he does another season of Cosmos, I'm watching. That's all I'm saying. I'm just that he's like mind blowing me all the time. It's great.
Dude, fucking Cosmos rules.
Yeah, dude. That's one I don't think he gets enough love. You know, yeah. Look, Carl Sagan shit too, man. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's sharp cookies.
That motherfucker's the original. He was doing it fucking for years and years.
Oh yeah,
for sure. All right, well, like we said, we're going to open it up a little bit for the last couple minutes here. Any questions you got for us? Any comments you want to say? Anything you just want to put your name up there so we give you a shout out? You know, come on ahead. In the meantime, Video Creep, what are you doing? What's coming up, man? I hear you something on Saturday.
Yeah. Every Saturday at fucking 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern time, I sit right in this chair. I get drunk. I play music. And we just kick it and have a good time. Like I do it every single Saturday, except for last Saturday because like my buddy drove into a wall, so we had to fucking this is like lightly illegal, but like he slammed into a wall. He's a new driver, so like we needed to get his car, and like it was me and like 3 other buddies. We had to go push his car away from the wreck so that way we can get AAA to like tow his car, but like. Yeah, we had to do it like just in time. That's like I was getting ready to do my live, and like within like 20 minutes of me having to go on, I get that call. So I'm like, fuck. So it's me and like my other central group of guy friends, and we're like pushing this car like 3 blocks. So that way, when the cops come or AAA comes, he doesn't need to fucking like pay the property damage of that wall that he fucked up because he's like poor and can't do it. Like it was a homie moment.
Awesome. Oh my God. Love it. I love it. I shouldn't, but I love it. No, I'm a big advocate of get the fuck away from the crime scene as soon as possible.
Yeah. No, I jumped in my car. I was there in 15 minutes. Everyone was already there. As soon as I got there, it's like, all right, let's push this shit as far as we can. Even though, like, he's gonna get caught. Like, there's no fucking way that he's not. Whoever cares about that wall is gonna contact AAA and be like, was there any towings in the neighborhood, in the area? Because all that shit's on record. And they're gonna see that he got towed by AAA, and it's all gonna, Yeah. But knock on wood, so far, he's good.
Done it.
It's been a week.
And how about you, Eric? Are you doing any reviews? Are you going to be reviewing the Rob Zombie album or?
No, yep, I did it the day it came out.
Beautiful.
I fucking suck. I suck, everybody. I'm sorry. I should have already checked. So
check out all the reviews on hellfireradio.com. I've also been doing the caffeine injection morning show every weekday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And you also see my ugly mug, and we'll see both of you, I think, on Saturday night on the on Social Club.
Social Club,
yeah, probably drinking. That's what it's been for the past couple weekends for me. Last weekend, fellas, I put those 2 tall boys down, and I'm going to disclose I'm not a big drinker. I like to drink, and when I do it, I like to go balls out. But so because of that, I try to shake it, like space it out, and be a social drinker. And man, the last week after those 2 tall boys and like only just that like hour and a half or whatever, and I was like, all right, I gotta go. I was feeling a little tipsy. Your fat buddy was waddling a little extra wide up the stairs that night.
Oh, dude, it happens to me every week because right before Unsocial Club, I do my live and I drink throughout my whole live, and then I just double down on Unsocial Club. So
that's the only way to do it.
Yeah,
that's the only way to do it. You're already going. And what's the best way to avoid a hangover, ladies and gentlemen? Never stop drinking. That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, we didn't get any questions, so there's nothing you guys want to know about us. I mean, I thought we were mysterious. Apparently not.
I thought so too, but maybe
Yeah.
not.
That's how mysterious we are. They know like they can't like penetrate it.
I see. I want to thank each and every single one of you for joining us tonight on this part 2 for the Rob Zombie theme. It has been a blast. It's been a fucking blast, and I couldn't think of some better people to share the moments with. Eric, Video Creep. I just want to thank you guys for coming and making both of these shows very cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I want to give a shout out to Hellfire tonight, who wasn't feeling too good. You might have noticed he isn't with us. Oh, wait. What does he say here?
Good question.
Jerry, if you go to our Teespring, there's a button on our Facebook page, a Shop Now button that takes us to Teespring. It's like $40 for Tapestry.
Nice.
Do employees get a discount?
Yeah, but I never remember the code.
Oh, fantastic. Isn't that how like I had to buy my own ticket in the Slaughterfest? Oh well. Anyway, as I was saying, huh?
Do we have to do that?
I didn't think so.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
No, I begged for a VIP. I always joke, and I'm like, Hellfire being my brother, I'm like, you're paying for my ticket to get in there, bro. I always fuck with him. That, like, yeah. But we are going to be shacking up and sleeping in the parking lot, though. There is no provided hotel, I can tell you that. So, yeah, come down and tailgate with us the night before. Who knows?
So anyway, so much fucking fun,
dude. Yeah, actually, as I say it, that sounds good. Let me say, awesome. Thank you. You're very welcome, sir. Man. So, as I was saying, thank you all you beautiful people for tuning in, and it's been a wonderful week. And until we see you next week, we've got Bill Pond coming on. Billy Pond, the director of Circus of the Dead. Please join us there. And we will see you this Saturday and Monday and Saturday and Tuesday. Hell, just come on by. We all know who you are. We love you. And until next week, be good to each other.